This conference will now be recorded.
Hello guys, good morning everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Just a second, I'm going to just a second. Hello guys, everybody, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let's continue the same topic, record producer. So let me open record producer in service portal. How can you open or log into service portal? Just you have to copy the same link and navigate it to another window. This link should be extends with SP. SP is nothing but service portal. So when any customer they want to book a flight ticket, they're going to raise a flight ticket request from where service portal. So one meta tag already I have configured in the background, right? When it's called flight. So this is called meta tag. When you want to book your flight ticket request, when you want to requesting for flight ticket booking, so just you can type it with this keyword flight, so automatically displaying that all the record producers where your keyword meet or your condition meet. So this is called meta tag. If you want to configure a number of meta tags, every meta tag should be separated with comma. Okay. So now click on that flight booking request. Directly it will be open. Flight booking request record producer. Okay, ServiceNow service catalog application, like it's going to be providing so many catalog variables. Each variable is going to using for different purpose to collecting different kind of information from the user. Okay, so in this case, I have taken 7 variable types. So flight booking request, flight booking for the variable type is reference. The values are coming from reference table. Are you traveling first time? The variable type is S no, it's a kind of boolean. Employee department is select lookup box, and employee email address variable type is just email. Flight booking date and time, the variable type is date and time. Employee designation variable type is multiple choice select lookup box, multi choice lookup select box, and booking reason is short description, single line text. Booking reason variable type is single line text. And finally, I have taken the break. So I have created 6 variables into this record producer after I want to take one break. This is called break variable. Okay, so click on submit. When you click on submit, what happen? Automatically create one incident ticket. So why the system is going to redirecting and creating that incident ticket only? Do you remember, guys? When I created this record producer flight booking request, this flight booking request, all the records need to be stored into which table? The
Incident
table
table.
that is incident. Clear? when you submitted your record producer, the records are going to store in which table? Incident table. Why the records are going to store in incident table? So the table I have selected incident. That's reason. Okay, the incident record number incident has been created. Record number 10085. So let me open incident ticket all record number updated latest record will come top always 85. Okay, so these records are like the values are not stored into my incident table. So when you submitted record producer, so the record will be created into incident table, but the values are not capturing. So values are not storing into incident table. So what's the reason? So I did not map any field from record producer to incident table. So now I'm going to show how to map the fields from record producer to any table. In this case, I have taken incident table. Navigated to my record producer. It's flight booking request. Flight booking request. So when you selected flight booking for value from record producer, the value should be stored into where caller field. So let me open the variable first. Open the variable. So this variable type is reference. So when you select the variable type is reference, the values are coming from reference table. Sorry. So what is the reference table I have selected? User table. Users, managers, team leads, delegates, other responsible persons always are coming from where? Underscore user table. Okay. So when you select like a flight booking for the value should be stored into instant table. Okay, right? So in which field? So we have to enable the checkbox map to field. So the field we have to select say dollar column and update. This is the most important question in interview also. How to map the fields from record producer to table, which we select in respect to record producer. So go to that checkbox map field, that fields we have to select. And next one is so booking reason. When customer provide the booking reason for a flight booking, the value is stored into short description and the field is short description and update and navigate it to service portal. Go to catalog once again. Just you can type flight, open flight booking request. Let me fulfill all required details. Are you traveling first time? Yes, I'm traveling first time. Employee department is you can select anything and employee mail address they can provide. So when you want to book your flight ticket, 28th of September, and employee designation nothing but is title, it's developer, booking reason, okay, flight booking for client visiting. When customer submitted this record producer, so automatically this record can store into which table, guys? Instant table. This is record number 86. Now let me open record number 86. The values are stored or not in my incident table. Instant record. Yes. So when you open this record, so the request like a booking for value can store into that caller and booking reason value stored into short description. Flight booking for client visiting. So based on that customer request, so they will be creating the they will be book a flight ticket into other website, flight booking websites. Okay, so this incident ticket only need to be track the details. What is the status of the flight booking for respect to developer? Okay, so simply I can say record producer is nothing but it's the alternative to create incident ticket. But we are going to providing that better user interface to create the incident ticket. So when you want to create the task based record, that moment also we can configure record producer. Clear, guys? Clear? And next one, this is the way how to map the fields. Again, navigate it to flight ticket, open flight booking request. Okay, so when customer try to requesting to book your flight ticket, so some details no need to fill it out. So customer don't want to fill those tickets. One second, guys. Hello. Hello. Oh. Hmm? Oh no. చెప్పండి దేని గురించి ఇప్పుడు పంపించారు Okay, so now the requirement is when customer submitted the form, automatically the record is going to store in incident table. Because so when I created that particular record producer, I have selected the table called incident. Okay, see now the requirement is so these details customer don't want fill manually. So flight booking for who is going to requesting to book your flight ticket. So the person should be present as current login user. So who want book your flight ticket? So the person will be logged into the instant instance, right? So current login user need to get it and set it to flight booking fund automatically. I don't want select so this flight booking for manually based on the current login user. The value should be set into flight booking fund. And next one is employee department also. So based on the current login user, the employee department will be set into employee department. And employee email address also I want to get it automatically. So employee department, employee email address, and flight booking for these three values need to be fulfilled automatically when you log into instance. No need to fulfill manually. How to achieve this requirement? Just we have to configure the default value to the each variable. Let's navigate to my record producer once again. Record producers. Open our record producer is flight booking request. Guys are able to follow me? Guys are able to follow me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, open our flight booking request record producer. So these values I don't want fulfill manually. So first of all, let me open flight booking for based on current login user, the value should be set into flight booking for. In case, so the current login user is going to requesting to book a flight ticket for behalf of someone else. That moment no need to fulfill manually, okay, automatically. So go to the default value. So how to get the default value? So current login user and set into the like this one. So go to the default value section. JavaScript. We have to write the simple syntax. JavaScript colon gs start get user ID. Gs start get user ID is the method. JavaScript is the global object. And let me save it. Open one more duplicate tab. Okay, so just you can reload the browser. Current login user, I need to set into okay flight booking for. So who is current login user? In my instance, system administrator. That's why system administrator is like a like set into the flight booking for automatically. Next one is employee department also. So how to get the employee department? There is a one more method. Start get department ID. Back to another variable. Flight booking for department ID also need to be set automatically based on current login user. Go to employee department variable. Default value is the common section for every variable. And go to the default value field and write the syntax JavaScript colon start get department ID. And reload the browser. It's not getting any department ID. JavaScript GS start get department. In case, so if you not remember this particular like a method, so you'll be able to follow the product documentation, okay, or else community site, any other websites. Very simple how to get current login user department. Very simple in ServiceNow. Guys, in case if you are unable to write any scripting, so no need to scary about it. It's very simple. So no need to write any single line of code manually. Okay, so just you can copy paste it. Okay, but at least you need to remember so which code can fulfill our requirement, which method can fulfill our requirement. Okay, display name. So this is the method. Now I got the result. See, when you want to get current user department, login user department, so we have to write this line of code. Okay. So guys, this is the way you need to follow, get the result. Okay. Don't bother about scripting. So no one write the scripting manually. So everybody always they have to depends on like a community site or broadcasting or product documentation. Okay. So I have taken that and go to my variable. Directly we can use the method which we have to use JavaScript. Don't write it, just you can try to copy paste the code. Copy this code. JavaScript colon start get user ID. If you want to set current login user department into the department file variable, so first of all we have to enter the handle current login user. Then I want to set the department ID and saved it. And once again reload the browser. Current login user department ID can be set into department variable. So department ID is displaying, but I don't want display ID. Like then dot get display value. Saved it. Once again, let me check it out. No, it's not working. Not working. So now I'm going to changing this to reference. The reference table is cmn underscore department bit and just how changes uh, the variable data type. Previously, I have taken lookup select box. Now it changes to reference. Both are the same. Okay. Go to default value. So here we can write the code. JavaScript colon yes start get user dot get department ID. Reload the process. Came right France. So current logged user department is finance. In case any other user logged into the instance, that user department can get and set it to employee department, current logged user. And next one is employee email address. So employee email address also I want to get it and set into email. So how to get the employee email address? So there is a one more API. So to get that email address, the method is gs.get email. So gs.get user dot get email. Okay, so now I'm going to using this method get API. This goes back to another variable, email variable. Email variable. Employee email address, and the default value is the common section for every variable. JavaScript colon start get user. Guys, don't bother about this scripting part. So we will cover in later. So when we work with scripting part, that moment we can cover each method. So now we are working with record producer. That just I'm going to elaborate more into the record producer validation. Okay, start get user. First of all, it will be check the current cloud user. Then it will fetch mail address. Get email. Get email. Let me check the method once again. Get email and update. Go to here and reload the browser. So current login user email address is admin@example.com. So this is the way how to set the values based on the current login user. Clear guys up to now? Any questions?
One doubt, is anything like case sensitive? Suppose that is there. Anything like when we are setting the default value, we are writing that, right? So do we need to maintain any case sensitive thing?
Yes, absolutely, Hemant. Every
Okay.
method is case sensitive. We
Mhm.
have to pass the only the method as it is. So get email. G is the small. So every method starts with G. Okay, and so that method may be contain the a number of keywords. So then again it's a E is the capital. Okay, so get department ID. So G is the small, D is the capital, and ID is the capital. So every method is the case sensitive. Okay, so we have to pass the method as it is.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why what we call that, it's a camel case. Camel case. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys? Till now, no, right? Okay. Next one, let's move to another topic is catalog UI policy. Guys, what is the UI policy? Do you know? UI policy is alternative of client script used to field make mandatory or optional, read-only and writable, visible and invisible. Visible or invisible. So only we do these three operations apart from UI policy. Okay, so this UI policies already were implemented in incident management applications, right? Incident management application. What is catalog UI policy? Catalog UI policy also similar to UI policy, but here use it to variable make mandatory or optional, variable make read-only or writable, variable make hiding and visible. Okay, so now I'm going to implementing the UI policy, catalog UI policy. So catalog UI policy user to field make mandatory or read only. Okay, so flight booking for employee department, employee email address. These three values are auto populating based on the current login user. That's why I'm not giving any edit permission to the customer. Edit and modify these three values. These three values need to be populated based on the current login user. So how can you make these three or read only? So back to flight booking request. Okay, so open the each variable. So go to flight booking for no need to open the each variable. Directly go to catalog UI policy. Go to catalog UI policies, new. Booking for department, department and email should be read only. Okay, and so no need to apply any condition. Save the record, and then we can try to apply the action. Go to catalog UI policy action. So what are the variables you want to make read only? Flight booking for employee department, read only true. And the same activity, suppose particular variable you want to make read only or mandatory, directly go to that variable record. Okay, so that variable we have different checkboxes, right? Read only, mandatory, hidden. Directly can be able to enable the checkboxes also. But in this case, I'm going to talking about catalog UI policy. So based on the condition, so we are going to hiding the catalog UI policy. So variable name is I'm the variable also I want to make read only. Employee department is done. Employee email address also make read only. Okay, so update. Two fields are made read only through catalog UI policy. So directly click on right button and then navigate it to here. Okay, so employee department and email address is in read only mode. Okay, so flight booking for I want to make read only. So it is another way to make the read only field. Go to the record producer, open flight booking request. So which field you want to make read only, which variable you want to make read only. Scroll down, flight booking for. So flight booking for I want to make read only. Go to the variables and flight booking for open it. So simply just enable the property or checkbox like read only. Then you can update and click on right. So this will also showing as read only. And now I'm going to working with another UI policy. Already we are practiced so many UI policies in earlier, right? No need to practice with more examples not required. And catalog, so the catalog UI policy also similar to UI policy, but in the farm side we're going to apply to like a field side. But here we're going to apply the conditions and actions on variables. Okay, sorry. Next one is I'm going to write one more UI policy. Go to record producer, flight booking request, flight booking request. The requirement is when employee department is finance. So now I want to hide employee designation and booking reason. Clear guys, the requirement is the current login user department is finance or anybody selected that employee department is finance. So I want to hide these two fields, these two variables. How can you achieve this one? Go to flight booking request. I'm going to create one more UI policy. So this moment I'm going to using condition. Previously only applied the action. Go to catalog UI policy, create one more employee department is finance, then height, employee designation, and booking reason. The condition is when customer selected or by default the department is finance, save the condition. So once you save the condition, then only you are able to see catalog UI policy actions. And going to create a new UI policy action. So which variable you want to hide mandatory read only, that variable we have to select. Employee designation should be false, visible false. And the booking reason also I want to hide. Booking written time, department, designation, and short description. And then save it, save this catalog UI policy and go to here just to reload the browser. The current login user department is finance, that's why hiding. So those two fields. So which fields are hidden? One is booking reason, second one is the employee designation. So now let me import it with other user, import it with Fredaddy, and then navigate it to service portal as well. See current login user is Fredaddy. So flight booking for Fredaddy, department development. So current login user department is development. That's why he's able to see employee designation and booking reason field variable, right? In case the current login user department is finance, so we need to hide these two fields. Okay, so catalog UI policy also similar to like a form UI policy. Use it to field make mandatory or optional, read-only and writable, visible, invisible. So in form side we are going to apply the conditions on field, but here we are going to apply the conditions on variables. Clear guys? Any questions in catalog UI policy? Questions? guys, so sometimes what happen, if a client is given some requirement to you, they are assigned some stories to you, you are unable to achieve the requirement. So that moment we can search your requirement in Google. So a community site is a very powerful, so you'll be able to get any kind of solution. So what I've given here, how to get the current login user department in ServiceNow. So they're given the code, right? But at least we have some idea on the methods. So remaining thing, just we have to modify it according to your business requirement. That's it. Okay, so don't scary about the scripting part and methods. So scripting, each line is available in the Google. Just you can search with your like a perfect keyword and get the solution, and those we can use into your story. Clear, guys? Any questions up to now?
Srinivas, I have one question. So in the real time, like suppose if you are working in the organization, suppose if I want to check my changes in the service portal, so then also we will just edit that URL and put the SP on that, or how we can
Hmm.
cross check where we have changed.
Yes, real time also same. No, there is no
Okay.
difference. Okay, suppose already you are logged into your instance, it's legacy platform, right? So the respect to instance service portal you want to open, just you can copy it, simple. Okay, and paste into another browser, take another browser, and that should be extends with service portal. So what is the extension of the service portal? It's SP. So where you can find out the extension of your service portal, go to service portal, go to service portal, go to service portal and portals. So this service portal was already enabled. And what is the extension of that service portal? Let's say SP, URL suffix. In case if you find any other suffix, so that suffix we can using extends with the URL.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay. 90% they're using the same suffix of that URL. Maybe some clients change that URL. That URL where you can find out, go to the service portal. Which service portal was enabled earlier? Go to that service portal and you can find that suffix of the URL. Okay. For
Yeah.
example, this is my suffix. Okay. Now going to use SP. It's saying that page you are looking for could not be found, right? Because I've changed the suffix. So what is the suffix of this URL? It's HCP. Now it is going to open the service portal. Clear, Hemant?
Yes. Yes, Srinivas. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions, guys? Any other queries? And next topic is variable sets and variable attributes. So variable set is very, very important topic in service catalog application. So variable sets and variable attributes, these two we can discuss tomorrow. So after that we can working with catalog client scripts, then working with order guide. So order guide is very important and like very frequently we are going to implementing into service catalog application. Okay. Okay, I'm going to end up class today, guys. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have class.